As a virtual real estate wholesaler, have you wondered how other virtual real estate wholesalers have just seemed to strike gold with the perfect best virtual wholesaling market, and some others have just had duds and terrible virtual wholesaling markets? What makes a really good virtual wholesaling market, and how can you find the absolute hottest virtual markets this year and for next year and many more to come? In this video, I am literally going to share with you my best absolute secrets on finding the hottest virtual wholesaling markets. Let's get into it. So in this video, I'm going to share with you actually how to do the correct research on finding the hottest virtual markets for you. I'm actually going to show you how to find virtual wholesaling markets that other people are absolutely killing it. And no, these aren't gurus that are killing it virtually wholesaling. Actual real estate wholesalers that are doing virtual deals and are actually doing well, that are not out in the public. I'm going to show you exactly how you can actually find out how they're doing that too. And lastly, I'm going to share with you my virtual wholesaling Facebook hacks on finding the absolute greatest markets for virtual wholesaling. I'm telling you, nobody knows this Facebook hack. I'm excited to share it with you. That's how I actually figured out 4 out of my 5 best virtual wholesaling markets was actually with this hack. And lastly, I'm really going to share with you how to deep dive on the numbers, how to find the data on cash buyers in virtual wholesaling markets, so you know which markets has the most cash buyers in it, so you can make the best decision on finding the absolute hottest virtual wholesaling markets. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome to the video today. I'm so excited to share with you actually how to find the hottest virtual wholesaling markets. Again, like I said before, this stuff is going to be killer. So this is going to help you find the perfect market to actually virtually wholesale. Now, to find the hottest virtual wholesaling markets, we're going to have to do a little bit of research, and then we're also going to have to pick the right markets. So here's a quick rule of thumb just for you beginners out there for virtual wholesaling on actually finding really hot and amazing virtual wholesaling markets. Please make sure that you avoid like crazy metropolitan virtual wholesaling markets, New York, LA, and some other ones, but other virtual wholesaling markets that are like metro, that are really well, is like Atlanta, Georgia is really hot right now, but just avoid crazy, absolute crazy metropolitan like Manhattan, downtown Los Angeles, stuff like that. Another tip for finding the hottest virtual wholesaling markets is if it's a really hot market, there's going to be competition there. We're not going to reinvent the wheel here, finding the hottest virtual wholesaling markets. We're going to find markets that other people are doing really well in, other people that are virtually doing lots of deals and they're making really good spreads on. So we're going to find those people too. And lastly, we always want to make sure that there's plenty of cash buyers there. So if we have a really good deal, there's people willing to buy it there. So there's a good amount of cash buyers there. So this really begs the question, how do I find the hottest virtual wholesaling markets for me? Because obviously people aren't really going to share out like, hey guys, you know, Galveston, Texas is the absolute hottest virtual wholesaling market. You need to go there. A lot of people don't like to scream about it. Some people do, some people don't. So how am I actually going to find this? So the number one key for us to find the hottest virtual wholesaling market is ask around. Stay very connected when it comes to other real estate wholesalers. Again, your net worth is your network. I'm going to say it a million times here on this channel, but that is the absolute truth. Getting with other virtual wholesalers and seeing what's working really hot with them will help you so much in your virtual wholesaling journey. Now, let's say you're not the most networked person in the world. How are we actually going to find this out? So this brings us to my Facebook hack. This is an absolute killer hack on actually how to find virtual wholesaling markets that people are doing really well in. Let me get on my computer here and let me actually share with you how I'm actually doing this. I'm actually in my Facebook right now. I got my computer right here, and let's go find people that are doing really well in their virtual wholesaling market. So how am I actually going to find this? So let me actually go here and let's look it up. So what we're actually going to do here is we're going to look for really big wholesaling real estate groups, not virtual wholesaling groups, actual wholesaling real estate groups. So one of the biggest ones that I know is Max Maxwell's group, Wholesaling Houses Elite. It's a really good one. So let's actually go there. So we're in the group here. It's about 111,000 people. So plenty of people network here with this group, but this is actually not what I'm going to do. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go here on the search tab, and then we're going to search a virtual deal. We're going to click that, and what's going to pop up is a lot of people talking about this. So what we're going to do is, since we just searched virtual deal here, we're going to find people bragging about their virtual wholesaling deals. The reason why I love this so much is I can find people that have a little bit of an ego, maybe not an ego, but they just want to share. But people that got a virtual wholesaling deal, they're going to share their market. They're going to share the checks. They're going to share sometimes the property address with us just to show that they feel good that they got a virtual deal. So we can actually find places where people are actually have proof of concept that they're virtually wholesaling and doing really well. So if I go down here, took me 5 seconds to find this. First Corona deal, all virtual, got this Friday. picked Saturday, sold Friday, had a reduced assignment fee to get tenant $2,000 to move, negotiated her not to pay. So it looks like this guy made $15,000 on this virtual wholesaling deal. So all I got to do here is just go in the comments and kind of see where this deal was, and I could look that up, and that's a potential candidate for a hot virtual wholesaling deal. So I'm looking in the comments right here on this one. Let's see here. So we see this guy, he's bragging about a $15,000 deal, which is good for him. Awesome for him. You look in the comments here, he really doesn't share where he got this deal from. So what I'm going to do here is, since he's not really sharing where he actually got this deal from, I'm just going to click on his link right here, and we're going to see if we can find it. So let's see here. This guy posted in the group again, all glory to God. Another couple checks he made, which is cool. So since he's bragging about this, let's go see if we can profit from it. So it looks like here this deal came from a tax lien in Charlotte, North Carolina, which is awesome. So now we know Charlotte, North Carolina. He got a bunch of deals. This one's sharing, he's doing virtual deals in Charlotte, North Carolina. So let's go back here and keep looking. So I keep scrolling here and I see DeAndre says he closed a virtual deal in Jacksonville, Florida. So let's go see what he has to say here. $0 marketing costs, blah, 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 blah. Boom, boom, boom. Got a check. Nice, pretty check there for, let's pop it up. Showing I went to the bank, swagging it out. $2,000 he made in Jacksonville, Florida on a virtual wholesaling deal. So we know Jacksonville, Florida's, I guess we can see here, Jacksonville, Florida is actually a pretty good one. So I popped this guy here. He says he got another lease option deal with a tenant buyer. This is a virtual deal. The property is in Tennessee. The seller reached out to me via Facebook ads. The seller lives in New Jersey. So it looks like he's running Facebook ads. Looks like he got this deal in Tennessee. It's a vacant property, blah, 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 blah. He's getting paid. Cool, cool, cool. He's making it. So he's saying it's in Tennessee. He's not telling me the market, but unfortunately, he was a little lazy when he was kind of bragging about this property. 3219 Holly Lane. So let's go search that one. Search that there. And then I'm going to put Tennessee on the search tab right here. It looks like he got this deal. And I can see here he got this deal, 3219 Holly Lane in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. So we'll find that deal since I looked at the Google Maps here. Actually, no, Sevierville, Tennessee. So this is the picture from the Google view here. Same exact property. So it looks like he made $10,000, $15,000 option fee for this one in Sevierville, Tennessee. So it looks like Sevierville, Tennessee is an absolute hot market. Let's go search that there and try to see what kind of market that is. So Sevierville, Tennessee is just in eastern Tennessee. Let's just figure out what the county there is. And it looks like it's in Sevier County. 89,000 people. So that looks like a really hot virtual wholesaling market just outside of Knoxville. So that's really awesome. So we figured out a really hot virtual wholesaling market in there. So boom. So that is the Facebook hack on actually how I'm finding is really hot virtual wholesaling markets. So let's go into ListSource really quick and figure out how to actually find the hottest cash buyers and zip codes in Sevier County, for example. Now we know that Sevier County is a hot virtual wholesaling market. Now I need to go find where are the hottest zip codes in the hot virtual wholesaling market. So I'm going to use a little hack here. So Sevierville is outside of Knoxville. It's pretty interesting here. So we got some people doing really well over there. And we're going to use our ListSource hack here to actually find the best, hottest zip codes for virtual wholesaling for me to go after. Maybe if I'm using a Facebook ad, maybe I'm actually going to cold call that list. Maybe I'm going to text it, maybe do direct mail. We're going to see. So right here, I am in ListSource. ListSource is absolutely free to make an account. So go make yourself a free account here. What you're going to want to do is go here to create your own. Then we are going to go over here. Then we're going to go here and we're just going to go to county. And then we're going to search our state here, which we're going to go to Tennessee here. And then we're going to go to S here for Sevier. And we're going to click add right here. The point of this little hack here is I want to find the absolute most cash transactions possible that has actually happened in that county. So I'm going to see what the cities that are hot, the hottest zip codes, and the hottest markets. This is how you do so well in virtual wholesaling. You got to research and you got to do the numbers. And then we're going to go over here to property. Then we're going to go to criteria here, and then we're going to search. Then we're going to go here to last market sale date. And so let's go here for the last year. So it looks like we're good here. I'm going to click add. And then boom, we should be good on that one. And so let's go to equity percent here. And then we're looking for cash. So we're going to go from 99 to 100%, which we actually got to manually do. 99 to 100. Click add. So boom, we're good there. So it looks like we got 1,100 cash sales right there. All right, so let's go to options here, absentee owned. The reason why I'm choosing absentee owned is because I want to find people that are buying properties all cash. They don't live inside of it. They're usually looking for rentals, flips, things like that, and actual real estate investors that we can actually sell our wholesaling deals to on our virtual markets. Now we're going to include in-state and out-of-state. I like to keep both of them in there. And then boom, next we're going to trustee. I exclude trustee because usually buying a trust, it's not really a true cash buyer that we like to do in wholesaling. Corporate owned, I put no preference because people buying corporations all the time. That's how I buy a lot of my flips. I just put no preference in there. And then let's see what our data looks like. About 661 cash transactions in the past year with all of these little ones are all cash buyers. So that's pretty good. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click purchase list. Now I'm not going to purchase this list. I'm not going to spend the money to do it. But if we click purchase list, let me show you. You're not going to buy it. Don't freak out. So we're going to click purchase list here. Remember, don't purchase it. And boom, what we're going to go here is we're going to click here to purchase partial list. And then what we're going to do is go to custom selection here. Do it by zip code. Now I can do it by city, county. So I want to get a list of the cash transactions basically here. I can do it by area code, city, county, state, zip. I'm going to do zip because once we hit custom selection here, I'm just going to go by zip code. Now I don't even have to export this. Now I can see here that it looks like the 37738 zip code actually has the most cash sales to it. Something like 37725 over here only has 3. And seems like there's some really hot ones and some really not ones. So in Sever County, if I actually go by city here, I can tell the data is pretty skewed that Severville is actually doing really well, why Gatlinburg's really good, but Cosby, another one. I can tell here since like I did that deal in Severville, it's actually really good. So I guess I exposed his really good hot virtual wholesaling market. You guys are free to use it. I don't really do much in Severville. I do some in Knoxville for my virtual wholesaling, but not really in that certain one. So that's it, guys. I'm literally shared you how to find the hottest virtual wholesaling markets anywhere in the country. The reason why I made this video is because people said, Zach, I can't find good virtual wholesaling markets. They're not any ones. They're all secrets. No one's sharing them. I literally just made this video showing you how to absolutely do it. So if you guys really like this video, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And again, comment below what you think about this video and how you found your really hot virtual wholesaling market. Thank you guys so much. Have a good one.